Miss White's greatest strength is her can-do spirit. Her creative genius flows through her data collection and analysis system, as well as how she coaches teachers to better their best.
Leadership is about working with your team to create decisions in the best interest of children. And I'm able to use that mother's perspective coupled with my principal's perspective to bring the home and the school together, to allow us to collaborate and to truly make decisions in the best interest of our children. I was drawn to education because I want to make a positive difference for the children I'm blessed to serve. As a principal who serves children in poverty, I want them to know that how much they have or what zip code they come from means absolutely nothing, but how hard they're willing to work means everything. I want every child who walks through the doors of our school to know that they are cared for, they are loved, and they're believed in.
Chris Barnes is somebody that people look up to and they think, wow, I wished I could be like him.
It's about, to the best of my ability, to put above my needs and issues the things that the folks in front of me are going through. This pandemic and several other experiences that we've had at this school in particular, lengthy closures, now moving to hybrid learning and online learning. We've had this shared experience that has not always been pleasant, but it brings us together to focus on the mission. I'm very proud of the work that the teachers and the students have done and the way that our parents have supported all of it through this entire process. The challenges are bigger, but in many ways, all of the things that we've known about school, about the need to love kids and to teach and value every child, that's all the same. We come together as a family. That includes students and parents and every person that works in the building, regardless of position, to remain focused on the mission of taking care of the kids, opening opportunities, helping them get to the next level.
ELENA's greatest strength is her capacity to be what is needed as she serves a community of thousands, one person at a time.
We know that when we provide our staff adequate and good resources, they are better for kids each and every day. We've been really intentional as a team to make sure that our teachers have those supports. This year, we've provided a bi-monthly Wellness Wednesday and Professional Learning Thursday for our teachers. We know that after teacher effectiveness, principal effectiveness has a huge impact on student achievement. So it's really important that we have high-performing, quality school leadership in every school. I really do believe that we're at this critical junction in public education where we can stop and look forward and say, what can be possible? What is ahead of us, and how do we do this differently to ensure that every kid receives an excellent public school education?
Ms. Owen has a keen ability to motivate her team members to strive for excellence for every single student.
I want to be a driving force behind making sure the school closures and COVID-19 has real purpose. And we use everything we've learned over this last year to make sure we are meeting our children where they need to be. One of the things that I've done that I found to be very powerful is I keep a Google Meet open all day long. I encourage every teacher to pop in for no reason at all except just to chat.
You're like a talking superstar. Thank you very much for putting that together for me.
I am a firm believer that it is my responsibility, my duty, to make sure that every person that I lead, every teacher who is on my team, that they understand the social emotional needs of children, because until those needs are met, children will never be able to be exactly who they are supposed to be and what their purpose is meant to be.
I think what defines Eric as a leader is his courage to do what is right, to fight for a more equitable educational experience for every student.
One of the things I really try to do is make sure that we remove barriers that may be in place for a teacher or whatever role that staff member has in your building. We as leaders There's no way we can know everything, so you have to lean on those key people within your building, whether that be the teachers within your building or whether that be other leaders that may be supervising you. You don't have all the answers, so that teamwork is so key. There's nothing more rewarding as an educator than seeing the success of students. Although there will be ups and downs, you just have to persevere through those and know that you're making lifelong opportunities for students that will go on to obviously lead our country and lead our state and be leaders. And there's no better way and career to be able to do something like that.
Erica is an outstanding, inspirational leader. Her greatest strength is her ability to inspire students to believe in themselves and to motivate teachers and staff.
I'm still a coach at heart. Now I get to expand my reach in education and impact more people. And so I just believe that it's about being significant, not about being successful, but being significant in the lives of the people that you serve. When you put people first, any strategy you put together will work. So we've developed what we call street teams. We go out and we visit those kids who haven't been logging on. Every month we're going out knocking on doors. We're going to do a home visit. We care about you. We want you to be successful. And at that time, when we go to their homes, we're able to address some other needs maybe that we don't know about. We can thrive in this environment. And so I'm watching our teachers and our students continue to thrive even in the midst of this pandemic. And I'm so excited that in this journey, I get to share that. We will model what we expect. So I'm hoping that we can inspire people to continue on to be creative educators, empower them, and nurture our students to still grow in the midst of adversity.
Ms. Ward has a great ability to keep the main thing, and that's students. She has shown that she will do whatever it takes to lead within her building and within the community.
My educational philosophy is based around beliefs that students want and need to learn. And as teachers, the greatest thing we can do is provide learning experiences where students have repeated success. I feel like students need feedback so they can adjust their learning strategies and they know their own strengths and weaknesses. As teachers, we need to engage students in tasks that are student-centered and student-directed and exploratory.
And how you can be a courageous leader, a competent leader, a confident leader, and a compassionate leader.
My advice to a new principal would be positive and proactive and make sure that you're willing to do any job in the building, regardless of what it is. Whatever it takes, you need to be willing to do it.
The thing that's always struck me about Mr. Bradley is his authenticity. I think he carries in his heart a real commitment to do the right thing at every occasion.
I've always had a deep-rooted love for education and for the school. Public education is a mix of everyone. On Friday nights, pulling for the same team. On Monday mornings, trying to solve the same calculus equation. It gives us those opportunities to cooperate towards the foundational knowledge we need to drive success in our communities, for us to teach our youth how to live with one another even when there's disagreement and even when there's major differences in life. When we can unite on a common good, a common goal, we can work together. Public education is the best place for us to prepare our students to be great citizens and protect the beautiful freedoms that we've had in America and continue to improve on all things great and good.
I truly believe that collaboration is the key to success. By working together, our children will be successful.
I believe that each student has a right to a good and quality education, and I believe that we have the obligation, and it is also a privilege to be able to provide that.
I believe that our public schools should be systems in which the most important leadership we build is the leadership of our children.
Hands down, I believe that all children can learn whenever they feel safe and they feel respected.
I believe that students could be successful regardless of outside circumstances that they may be facing.
I believe education is my calling. Education is fulfilling, especially when you can impact the lives of other people.
I believe students need to be active and informed participants in their own learning.
I firmly believe that public education is the foundational bedrock of society.